we're going to start with our quotient of powers. So here we have 5 to the 6th over 5 to the 4th, which we know from yesterday, we subtract the exponents. So we have 5 to the 6 minus 4, which is then equal to 5 to the 2nd. Next, we'll do the problem 3 to the 9th over 3 to the 5th. So we know we have a quotient of powers, meaning we're dividing a number by another number. So we put 3 to the 9 minus 5, which is then equal to 3 to the 4th. Now we're going to use variables. Remember, nothing changes because the bases are still the same, so we're allowed to use all of our exponent rules. So what we do is we subtract the top from the bottom. M to the 7 minus 6, which is then equal to m to the 1st, which is then equal to m. Here we have g to the 3rd over g. Now, we know we subtract exponents, but we don't see an exponent on the bottom here. But we know there's a little invisible 1 there. So g to the 3rd over g to the 1st. So we end up with g to the 3 minus 1, which is then equal to g to the 2nd. Now, we're going to step it up a little bit. 2 to the 4th times 2 to the 2nd over 2 to the 3rd. So then, we have to do our top first, and when we multiply exponents, that's when we add. So we have 2 to the 4th times 2 to the 2nd, or 2 to the 4 plus 2, all over 2 to the 3rd. We're not done yet, so now we move on. 2 to the 6th, 4 plus 2, over 2 to the 3rd. So now we're back to our quotient of powers, which we just practiced. So that's equal to 2 to the 6 minus 3, which is then equal to 2 to the 3rd. So this is the exact same type of problem, only we do the multiplication on the bottom. So 6 to the 14th over 6 to the 4th times 6 to the 6th, 6 to the 10th. Now we use our quotient of powers, so we subtract the top minus the bottom. It is now 6 to the 4th. Here we have j to the 9th times j to the 2nd all over j to the 5th. So we know exactly what to do, even though there's variables. Even though there's variables, we still know what to do. We simply put j to the 9 plus 2, 11, over j to the 5th, which is then equal to j to the 11 minus 5, so j to the 6th. So for these problems, all we're going to do is do our quotient of powers first, and then our multiplication of powers. So we're just going to take 9 to the 9th divided by 9 to the 8th, subtract our exponents, we get 9 to the first times 9 to the 8 over 9 to the 7th. So once again, 8 minus 7, 9 to the 1, which is then equal to, add the exponents, 9 to the 2nd. Same thing here, just with variables. Nothing changes, we just now have variables. So we do our quotient of powers first. A to the 10 minus 9 to the 1. So a to the 1 times a to the 12 divided by a to the 4th. 12 minus 4. A to the 8th. So a to the 1st times a to the 8th. That is then equal to a to the 9th.